Gee. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know why. I'm so exhausted today. I haven't really been doing anything that's like super strenuous or anything. I'm just tired, I guess. But anyways, hello, welcome. So today, I'm just gonna be like talking while I work on model stuff. I would have it up on screen, but unfortunately, that would be spoilers, and we don't want that. Well, maybe you do. Maybe I do a little bit, but I can't do that, unfortunately. So, just gonna have to wait. It's okay. I'm trying to get them done as soon as possible, but you know, Live 2D is not something you can just like whip up in an instant, you know? Unless you're like really super good. Which I'm not. I'm okay. I'm learning a little bit every day, but I'm no I can't think of a good analogy. I'm nothing special, I guess. I shouldn't say that because then it sounds like a bad thing, but it's not. It's not. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I'm not bad. Let's say that. No spoilers, no spoilers. We're not spoiling. Not today. Not today. Sorry. Like I said, y'all just have to wait until we do an official reveal. But yeah, it's just been kind of stressful lately. And I thought that I was finished with my model, but like I was referencing it for the next one I'm working on, and I noticed like a bunch of little tiny mistakes, and my stupid little brain was like, oh, I gotta fix, I must fix. Because like they're small enough that I don't think people, and it's on like the lower half of my body, so like I don't think people would generally notice them, but I know they're there, and it bothers me. And I don't want it to bother me. So I'm gonna fix it. But yeah, I have a lot of fun stuff planned for all of them. And I talked with everybody like individually. I thought I fixed that. Hold on, hold the phone. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Sorry, I forgot I had keybinds to that. Hold on. Give me just a second. No. Get that out of here. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, there. Alright. Okay, I think it's fixed now. I used to have it. I had it for when I did Project Diva, that it would go to the end screen so that I didn't have to like show my desktop. My desktop with the ladies yelling at the cat. That is the best desktop I could have picked for 2 monitors. When I first got my 2 monitors, I was like, I have to pick out a background that's gonna like fit 2 screens at once. Like I wanted to have one that was like connected, you know? And like, you know, I was just like scrolling through this website that had a bunch of different ones, and so, you know, they had some like fairly basic ones, and then they had some like anime ones, but they weren't speaking to me. It was all just like mainstream anime, not like weird obscure girl anime like I watch. But then I saw the one of the women yelling at the cat, and I was like, that's it, that's the one. I couldn't pick one any better. And you know, I have to say, it's pretty great. Oh my gosh, and that's right, I forgot. I have hold on, let me make sure. Now I'm scared. I forgot that I have to like press numbers, and I have I have expressions keyed to certain numbers. Oh no! It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just can't use the one on my numpad. That is not looking the way that I want it to be. That's not as jiggly wiggly as I want it to be. What am I talking about? You'll never know. You'll never know. It's true, I do, because they are very bad. Well, one in particular is very bad. The other one, he's alright. Do I need to make this like 100 or something? I don't want him to be too jiggly wiggly. Oof. Like, oh my gosh, today my cat, he was being so annoying. Like, all day today, he's just been like, he's been crying at me, like, wah, 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 because he wants food, and, like, so, okay, so, like, I get up, and then I go and I let him into my bathroom to eat his food, because I have his food in my bathroom. It's a long story, but basically, his food is in my bathroom. And so I'll go and I'll let him in there, but like I'm busy, I'm working on stuff. So I'll just like, I'll keep, the bathroom door is open. I have like an ensuite, so I'll have the bathroom door is open, but my bedroom door is closed. So that like when he's finished, you know, he's not trapped in the bathroom. And so like, so then, you know, he'll be done, he'll come and he'll meow at the door, and I'll let him back out. And then, you know, 10 minutes will pass, and he's back crying because he wants more food. So I get up, I let him into the bathroom, I leave, and then he's finished, and then it goes on and on and on and on and on. It's been going on all day. Oh my god, it was driving me insane. So I'm a little relieved that I'm gonna be gone for a couple days, so he can just live. Have the person taking care of him, have that be their problem. It's Papa B's taking care of them while I'm gone. Which I'm also really upset at myself for, because I did not think to make business cards. Because there's like some business stuff going on that would be a perfect opportunity for me. But I didn't make cards, so I'll just have to I'll just have to be like, trust me, bro. I totally own a company. This tiny little bee girl. Yep, I have my own company. It's very official. It's very official. Check out these invisible business cards. You just gotta use your imagination. They look really cool. You just gotta use a little bit of imagination. He'll survive. He'll survive. He's a lot tougher on them than I am, so I don't think he'll crack under the pressure like I do. That makes it sound bad. They're fine. They're good cats. They're just a little bit annoying, but that's okay. I still love them. Ugh. Does this look okay? I don't know. It's this other one that's bothering me. Now you guys are the ones that are gonna have to use your imagination. What am I talking about? I don't know. It could be anything. Why does that do that? Oh, duh. 'Cause it's on the y-axis. Wait. Those two should be swapped. Oh well. I'm so dumb. I mixed up my x-axis and my y-axis. I'm so stupid, I swear. This is why I didn't pass geometry. Among the other many reasons. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm like, it's because I have to look all around my screen and my camera doesn't want to do that. I don't have the time nor the patience to deal with it right now. So, just gonna have to deal with it. Hold on, did that make it better or worse? Okay, it's better. I'm having a tough time. Having a tough time with the meshes. They are not liking me today. That's okay. I don't like them either. We have a mutual understanding. Wait, where's the other one? Oh my goodness, I am so bad at keeping track of all of my stuff. Oh, there. Wait, no, that's not it. Where is it? What on earth? Oh. No, I just can't read. That's it. I just can't read. Oh, that's why. It's because I'm resting my hand on my cheek. I do that when I use Live 2D. Yeah, ignore them. Those are not my dogs. I do not care for them. If it were up to me, I would not have dogs, but it's not up to me. Well, that's fair, because I guess I have cats that are just as loud and annoying, so I guess it evens out. Wait, did I? Oh, I thought I was scared. I scared myself for a moment. I thought that I got my lefts and my rights mixed up too. That happens not as often as you would think, given my track record of like knowing stuff. Boop, 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 boop. What else has been happening with me that I haven't already like talked about? Oh yeah, I am getting my passport soon, so look out, world, or something. I don't know. It's like I wanna be able to go to Japan sometime now that like their COVID restrictions aren't as bad. Like I so wish I could go to Magical Mirai. I would love to. Ugh, and like especially with like Miku's new look for 2023. Oh my gosh, she looks so cool. I love her. I love her so much. I love how like her hair is like connected by like metal rings. I think that's really cool looking. I have a some of you might laugh. I have a Rainbow High doll that has like a similar thing as that. It's the only Rainbow High doll I have. Hello, welcome. I don't usually get Rainbow High dolls. I do like them. Well, I like some of their designs. Others not so much. But like when they have a good design, they have a really good design. It baffles me that Rainbow High is made by the same company that made those like pooping unicorn dolls. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's so weird. Like I didn't realize until I like watched a video and someone was like, "Oh, this company, they also made this horrible monstrosity." And I'm like, "Oh god." But I mean, you know, I guess every company has its lows and highs. Like me. I'm a low, everyone else is high. Everyone else is a high. I'm the one, well, because I'm the one who's always like having like scuff and stuff. So, well, I don't know. Maybe, maybe the others have like scuff too, and I just don't realize. I just don't see it. I don't know. I don't know yet. I want to, like, maybe next year, maybe not. I don't know. I would like to. Maybe I'll try to catch Magical Mirai next year. Or maybe Miku Symphony. Oh, that would be so cool too. But like, I definitely like. I want to see what sorts of like things are going on. If and when I'll be there. Like, you know, like different cafes or like special events, things like that. Like I really wanna know what I'm getting into when I'm there. And there are like a couple things I want to try. Like I keep seeing on TikTok this one cosplay shop in, I think, Akihabara, but like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. Go to the moon. This isn't cyberpunk, okay? This isn't cyberpunk. You can't just go to the moon. Like I wanna go to that particular cosplay shop because they have so much stuff there. Like I don't remember the name of it. I just like I keep seeing it on TikTok. And I'm like, wow, they have so much cool stuff. I wanna go and see that. And of course, like I wanna go like figure shopping and stuff. Cause I do like to collect figures. But the one thing that stops me from collecting more figures is shipping prices. Like I used to buy stuff from Ami a lot, but they've like upped their shipping prices. Like it used to be like 2,000 yen, now it's 3,000 yen, which like it's only a 1,000 yen difference, but it really adds up. So like if you're getting like a $50 figure, let's say, and then like originally you would just have like a 2,000, which is like what, like 30-ish dollars. So like that's 70. Like that's expensive, but it's not that bad. If you're getting like a $50 figure and then it's 40 yen of shipping, that's $90. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. So yeah, that's kind of the reasons. Yeah, and like I just saw like the one hobby stuff. They have such a pretty Remelia Scarlet figure. I would die to have her, but I know she's gonna be like $100, like at least. So, oh well. Guess I'll just sadly watch her price go up on reseller websites. R.I.P. 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 my soul. They had some really cool Toho figures this year. Some really cool figures in general. Okay, I think that's where I like it now. Okay. Well, I got the stuff on my model fixed up now. Oh yeah, another thing that I would want to try if and when I go to Japan. I wanna it's gonna sound weird, but like I wanna try a McDonald's there. Cause like I'm not a McDonald's fan, to be honest. I prefer Wendy's. If I'm going to eat at a fast food place, well, no. If I'm gonna eat at a fast food place, I would eat at like Chick-fil-A or something. But like, if I absolutely have to, I would go to a Wendy's over a McDonald's. Like, I'm not a fan of McDonald's at all. However, I hear that McDonald's in Japan is different than here in the States. So I want to try it. I want to see like what the deal is. And plus I know that they have like different menus for stuff. But, you know, I just sorry, I'm trying to like I need to write stuff. Yeah. I mean, like, I really do think that McDonald's in Japan cares a lot more than McDonald's here. I mean, they had a whole freaking, like, DS training game. That's crazy. And I know there's like a Burger King one, too. At least from what I've heard. I haven't caught up totally with the search on that one, but I've heard that there's also a Burger King one. Or maybe it's not Burger King, maybe it's a different one, but I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. I like learning about like lost media and stuff. It's really entertaining to me. Oh my gosh, I almost saved my model to the wrong thing. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that McDonald's animated. That was cute. Honestly, I that's like the most Japan thing they could have done. Uh-oh. Got a cat outside crying, probably because there's a dog outside the door. Oh well. He can suck it up. He's a big boy. He can handle it. And I mean that very literally. He is a very big boy. He's the biggest cat. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Blythe's cat is the biggest cat. I've seen her cat before. You know the cat chonk chart? He's at like an all lot he coming. Or my cat, he's more at like I'd say he's like probably like a heckin' chonker size. That's okay. That just means there's more of him to love. I am currently working on our upcoming 2.0 models. It's still taking a lot. Oh no, I need to update the thing. That's okay. I'll do it afterwards. I was just fixing up a few things. Ooh, I was just fixing up a few things on my model, but I think it's good now. I usually like for group things, I usually do like my own first. So, like I always say, I am the guinea pig. So like whenever I have like a new idea for something, oh, there's the cat. Whenever I have a new idea for something, I do myself first just to make sure that it's a good idea before I do it for everybody else, you know? So like my model was just like me figuring out how do I want these things to move, and like what sorts of like expressions and stuff do we want. Dwarf cats are cute though. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm like mostly finished with my own now, but you know, I still have 4 more to do. And I'm trying to use I'm trying to implement like VBridger for it, but I don't know if everybody can use VBridger, so you know, I kind of have to talk to everybody and like, you know, figure stuff out. All that jazz. It's gonna be a process, but it'll be a big event. You know, I wouldn't mind playing a scary game with everybody, but I don't know if everybody would be okay with playing a scary game. But I do want to do like something special for Halloween. Like I wanna at least like draw everybody in like a cute Halloween costume. I don't know what I want to be for Halloween. I don't know. Just the one thing that nobody's supposed to dress up as besides like copyrighted characters are like devils. I don't know. I feel like in our world with like where like demons are, you know, like a real species and they're like a very diverse cast. You know, I feel like it would be probably seen as offensive to like dress up as a demon, because then it's like, oh well, like what do you mean by you're dressing as a demon? You know, that sort of thing. Just, you know, might as well add like some lore. Like a lore reason. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to do that part. It's the eyes and the mouth. Those are like the most tedious parts of rigging, in my opinion. Though I'm very fortunate. I'm very fortunate that none of us have like animal ears or tails, because I don't want to rig animal ears or tails. I mean, I will. I do have characters planned that have like ears and tails, but I mean, I don't know if you would call my stinger a tail, but like you can't really see it because it's behind me. Oh well, that's not. I guess that's not the point. Okay, what am I doing? I'm trying to like pay attention to like what you guys are talking about, and then also pay attention to what I'm doing on my model. So sorry if I go quiet. Did you just call my antenna head stingers? Girl, ain't no way. I don't know. I don't think my antennas really are like ears. Well, I mean, I guess they're kind of like ears. Well, I mean, I do not have like physical, like, human ears. But, like, my antenna do kind of, like, absorb sound. So, like, I wouldn't really wear, like earbuds or anything to hear sound, but I guess we kind of go by Arthur logic. you know how in Arthur, you got the characters that have like the ears on top of their heads, but when they wear like headphones and stuff, they're at like human ear height. I guess that's what we do. I like to imagine that there's like different styles of like headphones that are for different species, but that's just yet another piece of lore that is not relevant at all to VTubing. Oh, you mean my buns? No, that's just my hair. It is the style of the Hachimarisu. Okay. Alright, I think what I'm doing here is looking good so far. Well, I'm glad that you didn't think that my antennae were stingers. I was gonna be very disappointed. I was gonna be very disappointed to be like, all right, be anatomy lesson time. Wow. Sorry, that was my stool. I know I say that a lot, but I have a stool so that my feet can touch the ground. I really am that short. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you like my current model, because with luck you're not going to be seeing very much of it for much longer. Wait, how did I... Hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought that I messed up on the illustration, but I didn't. It's okay. Ugh, I have like a different style of how I draw the eyelids now, so I'm like, how do I make this move properly? Yup, that's right. That's right. You'll get new improved everybody. Most of us have very different designs than we do now, so be prepared. But not me though. Oh, I gotta move this up. Excuse me. Mine is still pretty. It's pretty similar to the original. I mean, it's obviously different, of course, but it's different. It's different enough. I mean, obviously, like, the art style is different, but I mean, these models are. I've said this before, but like, these models are 2 years old, so there's bound to be changes in your art when you've been doing it for 2 years, right? That's just part of being an artist. I like to point to like Araki, the mangaka JoJo, and like you can really tell, like, when he started JoJo in like the 80s. Like there's a significant style change from part 1 to now part 9. and it just made it like even more unique. So that's what I like to keep telling myself, you know. However long it takes, my art will just become more and more refined, and my style will become more and more its own. Because like with JoJo, like especially, you can see in like a bunch of other manga from the time, it looks very similar. Like especially like stuff like Fist of the North Star and like things like that. It looks very similar to that. But now, you know, a lot of people, me included, would say that JoJo has like one of the most unique art styles of any manga. And so that's kind of like what I want to. That's what I want to incorporate, you know, into my own work. Cause like I know that like I don't want to say like basic anime because like that's just rude. That's just rude. First of all, I don't like to put down other artists because I myself got put down a lot for my art, and I don't want other people to go through that because it's very damaging. But like, you know, simple anime art styles, I know that's what's popular, that's what gets the most views, but I would rather take a chance and make our how we look more unique and like stand out, so that people will be like, oh, that's from Sunrise Galaxia, you know. And there's nothing wrong, like especially if you're a VTuber yourself, and you know you have like a again, I don't like to say like generic, but like, you know, if you have like a standard anime model, you know, that's not a bad thing. Well, good for you. Good for you. Your work is valid. But yeah, like, I don't think people should be ashamed of how their art looks. And I really don't like seeing other people bullying, especially like young artists that are like just starting out. This isn't 2016 commentary YouTube, okay? Come on, let's move past it. It's the 2020s. Let's move past it. That's what I say. Okay. Okay, I think her eye looks good. Yeah, and like that's not a bad thing. It's not bad to look like other VTubers, or like even to have the same artist as like other like popular VTubers. But that's just not what I want, you know? I don't want us to be like everybody else. Basically. We're not like other girls. I guess it just matters like if you're happy with the way your model looks, if you're a VTuber. Yeah, exactly. That's what should matter. It's the person, it's the VTuber behind the mask that you're staying for. Not necessarily how the model looks, because like I do agree. I've heard like a lot of people say this, that like you can have the most gorgeous looking VTuber model in existence, but if your personality is cardboard, people aren't gonna want to watch you. And I do really think that's That's true. And I know that's a lot of like what I look for. That's what I looked for in our original like auditions and stuff. I looked for people who I thought had like distinct personalities that I could really see, you know, like come through. But that'll be a discussion. That'll be a discussion for a later date. This is not a Gen 2 confirmed. Not yet. Someday. But not today. No, we still have 2.0s to finish up. I'm not doing a whole new group before I get these done. Not even. But yeah, probably when the time comes, I'll like maybe I'll like go over the like what's it called? The forum. Well, that makes me really happy to hear. I think they're fun too. Like that's what I like. I really like it. I like it when VTuber groups when they all have like very distinct personalities and like voices. So that's kind of what I was going for. But like honestly, I think about doing like a dissection of our forum because you would not believe how many people submitted their initial auditions incorrectly. It was 2, but there shouldn't be any. You know? 2 is too many. That's what I'm saying. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. Okay. Alright. Wait. Oh, does that pop out too much? No, I think it's fine. Is it that hard? Is it that hard to read directions? I don't think so. I don't think it is. Is it that hard to just paste a YouTube link? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's all right. It's all right. I don't hold any grudges or anything. Gotta drink my water so that my throat doesn't hurt tomorrow. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be talking that way. Well, knowing me, I probably will be. I definitely do that thing where like if I'm talking about a topic that interests me, I don't shut up. That's my fatal flaw. And then I get worried, like if somebody I'm talking to, like an acquaintance, like somebody who isn't like someone I talk to a lot, if they like mention something that I really like, I'll go off about that, and then like an hour later I'll be like sitting alone in my room at night, just like laying in bed wide awake, like, oh my god, was I annoying them? Did I come off too strong? Oh my gosh. Like I do that all the time. Like I was talking with a friend. About like theme parks because I was watching like I had like a live stream of somebody at Disney World, like at Epcot, and I went off on like a 10-minute rant about like the history of the Land Pavilion and why Living with the Land is the greatest ride to ever be at Disney World, because it is. It just is. It is. It's the best one. It's got a nice ambiance. The music is amazing. The smells are really nice. The like, the fact that you get to like go into the garden area and you get to see where all the food is grown that they serve at the restaurants, the fact that you get to like sit down in a nice cool place, the fact that the lines are always really short for that ride because nobody knows that it exists. It's perfect. You see, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And then afterwards, like, you know, she was just kind of like, I'm like, I'm so sorry if I'm like being really annoying about this. And she was like, no, I love hearing you rant about this. I was like, okay, good. That makes me feel a lot better about myself. I just really love Living with the Land. The Land Pavilion, it's just the best. Except for that one Circle of Life, like Lion King thing, but they don't have that anymore, so. Hee. Like I think yeah, like most of the like best rides are there. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's true. I haven't gotten to ride on the new Guardians of the Galaxy coaster that they have there. So I don't know, but it's most likely better than the Ellen the Ellen ride they used to have. Oh my gosh. With Ellen fighting dinosaurs and Bill Nye the Science Guy. It's kind of iconic though. I really love the best thing about that ride is the fact that like on the very last time the ride was operated, like the very last ride it had before it was shut down, the ride broke down, and then they let everybody just like come out, like they let everybody come off of the ride and like take pictures of them with like the dinosaurs and stuff. Yeah, so there used to be this ride. It's called Ellen's Universe of Energy or something like that. Or well, no, the original ride was called Universe of Energy. Ellen's Energy Adventure. That's what it's called. So okay, hold on. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get the screen up. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. So like this was the intro, like the sign outside of it. So you can see there's Ellen and there's Bill Nye with the dinosaur. And so like they had like these animatronics, and then there's the one of Ellen fighting the dinosaur. And so like, okay, so imagine this is what happened. So there were people on the ride, and it broke down around this area. So the Disney cast, they let people just like get off of the ride and like take pictures with the dinosaur animatronics. I wasn't there when it had its last ride, but you know, it's still, I just like theme park history. I don't know what to say. But like back when that's a bad picture. Back when the ride first opened, it was just called Universe of Energy. But it had a pretty cool like little water feature out in front of it. So yeah, so like all of the original like Epcot pavilions in Future World, so Okay, so hold on. Now I gotta do like the whole history lesson. I've forgotten about work now. This is my job. This is my job now, teaching you all about Epcot history. Okay. Ugh, can I get like a good map that doesn't have like a bunch of... Okay, so... This is the goofiest thing I've done. So, so this is Epcot. So, the front part, the one in front of the big lake, that is Future World, and then the one in the back is World Showcase. World Showcase is where they have like all of the different like country stuff. They have like all the different country pavilions. So you know, there's like the UK and Canada and Japan and China, things like that. So they have that area, and then Future World. So the park opened in 1982, I think. Oh my god, I'm so bad at stuff. So you know, they got World. Or, I was World Showcase. So they have Spaceship Earth. That's the giant Epcot ball, you know. So the whole thing about Spaceship Earth was to show like the evolution of technology and stuff. And then over here, that's the Universe of Energy. That's where, and then it became Ellen's Energy Adventure, and now it's the new Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster. I think it's not Mission Breakout, is it? Is that the one that's in California? I don't remember. And then so next to that is the Wonders of Life Pavilion. Now the Wonders of Life, it's my favorite one because it has such a crazy history. So originally it was about like the body and health and stuff. However, the park lost funding in like the early 2000s, so it shut down in 2007, and they just left it there. It's still there to this day. So they just like left the whole pavilion just empty. And so like there were a lot of people who were like urban explorers, and they would go in there, and so there's like a lot of stuff has been stolen. Like they have, I don't know how many of you like know about this, but there was like a whole thing about one of the animatronics from this one thing. Oh my god, I'm like word vomiting. So they had this one show. It was basically Inside Out. It's part of what inspired Inside Out. It's called Cranium Command. So they had like a little animatronic guy, and that little animatronic got stolen. So there was like a big search trying to find him, and I don't think they ever like found him. I don't think he was recovered. I don't know. But yeah, so now they're currently like renovating it, and so it's gonna be like a play pavilion. We don't know like much about it. There was like a thing at the D23 this past, I forget when D23 happened. But at the last D23 they showed like a bunch of like renovations that they're planning for Epcot. And then so this one's a controversial one. So back in the 80s, this pavilion that is now Mission Space used to be Horizons, and it was all about like the future, and you know, like, but it was like 80s future, you know. So like it was very much like around like what people in the 80s thought that the future was going to be like. It's very much like, here in the year 2007 we have flying cars and, you know, things like that. But it was like, it's generally considered to be like one of, if not the best attractions Epcot ever had. So oh my gosh, I'm forgetting dates. I think it was like in the early 2000s, or like 2010s, I think, is when they reopened Mission Space. And so Mission Space, it is nuts. It is not for many people. In that ride, so you get the story goes that like you, the rider, are an astronaut and you're like going to space. You're either going to the moon or you're going to Mars, depending on like the ride system you take, which I'll talk about in a second. So originally they only had one sort of like ride system. So you would like sit in like this little pod, and it's based on like real astronaut training. So you would sit in this pod and it would spin you around and around and around like super really fast to simulate like G-forces. Yeah, I love vintage futuristic stuff. It's so cute. So it would spin you around really fast, and so people would get like super sick. Like I know when I was little, I went on it with Mama V, and she got super sick. She almost threw up. So now they give you barf bags, and also they have like either like the orange mission or the green mission, and the green mission you don't get spun around. So yeah, it's kind of a controversial one, but I love it. Vomit commented. Ew. And then so then we have Test Track, which also Test Track has a pretty interesting history too. It used to be World of Motion, which has a banger of a theme, by the way. Look it up. Look up It's Fun to Be Free, because like that song goes so hard. I don't remember if it was written by the Sherman Brothers or not, but I know that the theme song for Journey into Imagination was. That one's also a banger. So yeah, World of Motion, as you could probably guess, that one was about like transportation and like the evolution of transportation. So then so that was what it was like back in the 80s. And so then in the 90s they decided to like redo it into they remade the ride into Test Track, which originally was like you would play the role of like a crash test dummy. And so you would be like driving in a little car, and then at the end you would go like super fast in like a big loop. However, that one was kind of trash. So they rethemed it to have it be like you make your own car, and then you just go through like pretty much the same route, sort of, except I think it's a little bit different. I don't know. I don't think I ever went on Test Track, but yeah. It's another pretty fast one. Well, it's mostly fast at the end. So then, like on the other side, you got Journey into Imagination. This one had such a unique concept. This is the ride where like Epcot's like major mascot Figment comes from. So you would in the original ride, you would meet Figment and the Dream Finder, who also is like a really fun and original character, which I'm so sad that they retired. I wish he was still around, but oh well. And so you would go through like all of these like really creative areas, and then at the end there would be like this like whole other area that you could like go and like explore and just like have fun in. Which even, hold on, I gotta show, because there's like a really famous picture of Michael Jackson that was at this ride. And also, this is also the same pavilion that Michael Jackson's movie, the Captain EO movie, was in. So yeah, this picture. That's part of. There's like a rainbow tunnel. So yeah, Michael Jackson was a big fan of Epcot, and honestly, I don't blame him. Okay, and then last two, there's the Land Pavilion, which I already kind of explained. It's a banger, just straight up, it's a banger. It's also the pavilion that has had like the least amount of changes through the years. Like, they used to have like a little like show, like sort of like Country Bear Jamboree, but it was like with food and stuff. It was called like it changed its name. It was like, I think it was originally Kitchen Cabaret, but they had some pretty banger songs, not gonna lie. Veggie Fruit goes super hard. And then finally we have the Living Seas, which I am not gonna call it the Seas with Nemo. I'm not gonna call it that, because now it's a ride about finding Nemo that also has an aquarium. But it used to be like just about the aquarium and like learning about like sea life and stuff. And I think that's cool. I like fish. I like swimming. I like fish. It's cool. Oh man, I would love to go back. So I'm such a nerd about this. I don't know, it might be weird. It might be weird, but it's very interesting to me. I also know that originally in the Japan pavilion, they were gonna have a Mount Fuji roller coaster, which that sounds sick. I wish they had that. That would be awesome. Although I do miss the oh my gosh, what was the Norway ride called? I always forget the name. I love it so much, but I always forget the name. But yeah, I miss it. That is the ride from my childhood that I miss going on. I do not like the Frozen version. I'm not a fan. Like, the animatronics are good, but it's one of those animatronics with like the screen faces. So like when the screens go down, you know, they got like a blue error screen. or something akin to that. And it looks bad. Like, why don't they just make animatronics with like moving faces? You know? Like, they have made some sense and they're really good, so like maybe it's just cheaper, I don't know. Yeah, I would really love to go back to Disney, but it's just too expensive. Well, I hope you have fun at your theme park, Rainbow. You enjoy it. Enjoy it for me. I'll be there in spirit. Alright, back to working on my model, what I should have been doing. Before I got sidetracked talking about theme park rides. Ugh. It always gets me, every time. It's my Achilles heel. Uh-oh, there's a cat behind me. Hello. Hello, cat behind me. He's being good. He's being a good boy. Unlike the other one who would probably be over here like clawing up the cat tree and yelling at me because he wants food. Not you. Not you though. You're being a good boy. Being good. Sitting there. Not making sound. That's my cat. He was so happy. He was so happy to see me this morning. I don't always wake up with cats. But sometimes I wake up with one of them and I'll just be like, oh, hi, good morning. So I did that to him this morning. And he like popped up at me. He was like, oh, you're awake. I'm so happy to see you. That doesn't usually happen. Usually he like, I'll like say good morning to him and he'll just sit there and be like, whatever. Don't be sad, you got me. You got me. Forget all the other guys. You got me, kid. I do enjoy rigging like the physics of live 2D models. That's my favorite part. Is doing all the physics. Okay. I always find it funny, like when I'm rigging like breast physics and stuff. I sometimes have to like take a step back from like doing the physics, and I'm like, I've just been staring at boobs moving for like the past hour. And then I realize how weird that is. I mean, like, I kinda have to. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I'd say it's rewarding. It's rewarding to, like, especially if you use your own art like I do. It's very rewarding to see, like, something you made move. Like, I remember Leah, like, in one of her early streams with the model, she was just like, she just kept on like blinking and like watching her eyes move. She was like, I love how the eyes blink. And that made me so happy. So that was one of my biggest fears, was that my talents were gonna hate the models and they were gonna be like, oh, your work is trash. I don't want to be in your company anymore. That was definitely like one of my top 10 fears. But thankfully that didn't happen. Everybody's been pretty supportive. And as far as I can tell, they all do like their new ones. I think out of everybody's, I'm the most scared to rig Griffins. It's because I have something special for his model. I can't tell you what yet, but I have something special for it, and I don't know if I can pull it off. I hope I can. Cause I haven't rigged something like it before, so. Yeah, that's fair. I know. Oh my gosh. Oh, I so wish that I had like my very first, the very first model I ever rigged. It wasn't BBB. It wasn't me. It was I had like 4 older models that I used to like just to practice. Because I knew that I was gonna be rigging like 5 models, so you know I wanted to have at least like a little bit of experience before diving into like the official ones. It takes a while, but like I said, I at least find it very rewarding. I mean, it's just like any job, really. You know? Except I don't get paid. I should say I do get paid in like donations, but like I don't have like a fixed salary. Bless you. Most of the money that I make, I put towards the company. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, but like, you know, it's my money. I can do what I want. It's not like I'm doing that for everybody else, no. No, I only do that for myself. I do not force them to. I only take like a very small amount. not to get into financial stuff, but I only take a very small amount from everybody else's donations. Especially since like I don't have to worry about like YouTube taking a whole cut, right? But yeah. Yeah, I get it. That's why I make my own models. Saves on cost. Okay, I think I got that good. Time for the physics. Yeah, I get it. It can be pretty expensive. That's why I put all my money into the business so I can afford to have live GD. Oh man. I got the hiccups. Oof. Been drinking too much water. Too much wawa. Ugh, I so need a nap. My cat has been, he's given me quite the headache with all his whining and complaining today. I always forget how I do rigging for stuff, and then I have to go back to my other model and be like, wait, how did I do this part again? What did I do for this? It just kind of like leaves my brain the instant I do it. Crazy. It's crazy. How can? Oh, he's tired. Yeah, exactly. That's why I love to have my old models. I do have them. They're just on my laptop. I didn't transfer them just because like I didn't really need them. It would be fun to like go back and do it, but like I can at any time I can very easily just I can easily just go and do this. Become a skinwalker. Cuz I do have everybody's models saved. I mean, I kind of have to just to like, you know, make sure they all work. There you go, special guest appearance. I have everybody's model, I just don't need to use them because I'm not them. That would be an interesting project. Or you could just make like 50 alternate accounts and like do 3 month trial until you finish it. Oh. I do love me some Nyan Neko Sugar Girls. Not gonna lie. I would say that I'm proud. I'm proud of how the new models look, but to be honest, I'm not proud of anything I ever make. So not because they're like, that's why I have a problem like figuring out like if something I make looks bad or not, because I just like by nature I just hate everything that I make. So it's hard to tell. It's hard for me to distinguish what is good and what is bad in the stuff that I make, you know? Oh my gosh, what was that? I tried to click off and then it did something goofy. Probably. And then like I asked my parents, I'm like, does this look good? And you know, they're my parents, so it's not like they're gonna be like, no, this looks like garbage, you know. even if it does to them, like they probably wouldn't say it. Or maybe they would, I don't know. Like that's the problem. That's the problem if you're like an artist and like you don't have artist parents. Like it's hard to like ask your family members like genuinely like how they feel about something you make. Unless they like hate you or something. I don't know. I'm sorry, that was mean. That was mean. I don't know. I mean, they seem to be fine with everything, so you know. And they also seem to be pretty alright with the new ones. So I don't know. They've never told me like outright like I hate how this looks. So I can only assume that they're alright with how things look. I don't know about this part. I'll be fine. Yeah, that's true. I wish I had more artist friends. I mean, like most of my friends, like they do make art in like some capacity, but that's not their main goal in life, you know? And besides, like most of my IRL friends are like busy with like school and work and things like that. Oh my gosh. Hiccup City? Good gracious. But like I have a couple of like paintings from my friends. And also like I have like a couple of like friends that I used to talk to, like a couple of like old school friends that do art. And like I follow them on like social media, but I don't know if they know that it's me that's following them, because like I never use my name in like in any of my stuff. Well, I mean obviously except for this one, but like on like personal stuff, you know, I don't really use my name for things. It's always some like pseudonym. So it's like, I don't know, do you know who I am? I know who you are. Programming is cool. If you like actually know what you're doing, that's pretty cool. I don't. The most programming I know how to do is RPG Maker, and even then, not very well. Yeah, I hear that with burnout. I get pretty burnt out too. But it's more because, like, I don't know, I just have this thing in my brain where I feel like if I'm not, like, constantly working, then I'm not being productive. You know, like, that's part of the reason why I haven't, like, watched any new shows or anything. It's because, like, A, I haven't had time, and B, it's because, like, if I start a new show, I want my focus to just be on that, so I can, like, really, you know, like, take it all in. So it's just like but I can't stop working or else I'll not be productive. But I can't work on something and watch something new at the same time, so it's just the snake just eats itself. And that's just the way it is. I always tell myself, like, oh, after this project I'll be done and I can take a break. And then I find a new project that I need to do. And I'll be like, okay, after this project I'll take a break. And it just never comes. I take little mini breaks instead of one big break. What was I gonna type? Oh my gosh, I've been talking this whole time. I totally forgot. I totally forgot. Okay. Some key ASMR. I need to rescale this. Not like that. Okay, I think that's alright. Like, I think the only thing that I've, like, watched recently is, like, Devilman Crybaby, and even then, I already watched that. I was just rewatching it. And, yeah, the ending still hurts. It'll never not hurt. It's like, it's one of those shows that, like, I'm like, it's really good, but I don't know if I can recommend it to people, because it's kind of messed up. Oh my god, that scared me. There's a dog outside. I thought it was like a monster or something. Freaked me out, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm looking forward to Uzumaki. I will drop everything I'm working on the second that anime comes out. I've been waiting for it since it was announced. I have the manga. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, me too. Dang, I wish Mama B chatted. Like, she watches a lot of anime. New and old. Like, I find it so funny. I find it so funny that, like, she was watching shows that were, like, really popular when I was in middle school. Well, I don't think so. Because Adult Swim just recently posted a new teaser for it. I haven't given up. I'm not giving up. I would rather wait a billion years and have it come out, like, really good than to have them rush it and then have it turn out like the other Junji Ito anime. Ooh. We don't need to talk about that. Those are dark days. I don't like how that's moving. Yeah, me too. Me too. I don't think they're gonna cancel it. I mean, if they were planning on canceling it, I don't think they would have posted a new trailer, you know? Yeah, I'm still upset that they canceled Tuca and Birdie. That show was so cute. I'm so sad. It got canceled by Netflix, and then Adult Swim picked it up, and then it got canceled by Adult Swim. Ugh. And like right when the last season was like a cliffhanger. Hurts my soul. But I mean, you know, at least we got like Smiling Friends and Unicorn. I loved Unicorn, by the way. I'm just a Gendy Tartakovsky stan. Nothing new. He's definitely like one of my top 10 favorite animators. Yeah, true. There's always something interesting. I'm still like not very sure. I feel like with Pibby, with like the learning with Pibby thing, I thought that was a really fun concept. I don't know if they're ever gonna actually like come out with that, because I know that they had like the April Fool's thing, so I don't know if that means that they're gonna do that or not. Well, Unicorn is on it's on HBO, so, but it's very good. And I'm very excited for the next season. The Fox Lady is a fun villain. I like her design, and I like how she like shapeshifts. Gotta fix this up here a little bit more. Yeah, I'm sure it was just like meant to be like a one-off. I'm sure Pibby was just meant to be like a one-off little animation, you know, but like it did have a really fun concept. At least in my opinion, I thought that it was fun. Oh, actually, there is one more show that I have been watching, though it's not anime. I've been watching Summer Camp Island a lot. Like, they have the last season finally airing. Oh, it makes me so happy that they finally got to finish it. And I'm on the edge of my seat. I love Summer Camp Island. It's so underrated. It's my new favorite Cartoon Network original since they canceled Infinity Train. it's It's a little baby show for babies, but I love it. I love the lore and like and all of the different like creature designs. I would recommend it, just depending on how much baby voice you can take, because they have like, I'm pretty sure like for quite a number of characters they have like children voice acting them. So like I know like baby voices are not everybody's cup of tea, but I think they're cute. So maybe I'm biased. Ugh, there's a fly buzzing around here. Go away. They've had some good stuff in the past couple of years, but the only things they ever promote are like the reboots and stuff. You know, they've got like We Baby Bears and like Teen Titans Go. Like that's like most of it. Oh no. I was talking about Summer Camp Island. Summer Camp Island has a lot of little baby voices. Infinity Train was too good for Cartoon Network. Honestly. they canceled it because it was too real. It was too real. It was too good. But yeah, Summer Camp Island has like some really fun like lore concepts and stuff, and like how the world works, like how the magic world works. I think it's really cute. And it also has a completely platonic boy and girl friendship. How novel. You never see that happen. I am only half serious about that. But I am a fan of platonic boy and girl friendships in my series. In the series that I like. Gotta be one of my top 10 favorite tropes. It does. I think it's cute. I like to say that Summer Camp Island is like, it's like Arthur but magical. Arthur but with like fantasy stuff. And also, oh my gosh, I found out that they're taking Over the Garden Wall off of HBO. Oh, that makes me so mad. I like to watch it during like Halloween. Yeah, well, I mean, like that's not like, it's not a bad thing, you know, to have like one of the characters be gay, but like, you know, either way, no matter what, it's just nice to see like a male and female character be friends. That doesn't automatically lead to romance. I like the main song for Over the Garden Wall. I just love the atmosphere. We need more spooky cartoons, okay? Why don't we traumatize kids anymore? Kids these days are too soft. Bring back traumatizing children. But yeah, I like to watch Over the Garden Wall during like Halloween. you know? So it really sucks that they're taking it off of HBO. They're taking a couple other shows off too. I know they're taking off Clarence. Don't remember what else. Gosh, they've taken out so many now. Oh yeah, they're taking out Dexter. Oh, that was it. It's so nuts. I understand your complaints. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe I don't know. They might be taking Courage off too. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they took like everything besides like Gumball and Teen Titans Go and like the other DC cartoons. If they just took like every single Cartoon Network show except for the DC ones, I would not be surprised in the least. Maybe they would keep like Adventure Time and like Steven Universe, but like and like Powerpuff Girls. But everything else I feel like they just don't care about. It's because those are the things, those are the ones that like make the most like merchandise sales, you know? Oof. Oh, I keep on getting hiccups. Make it stop. It really sucks, but you know, that's just the way it is. Big corporations, they don't really care about cool art stuff. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. Yeah, I heard about that. I really hope so. Like I know they started re-airing Adventure Time later in the day. I'm still praying that Adult Swim picks back up Infinity Train. I know it probably won't happen, but a girl can dream. Like at least let them do the movie, you know? Cause the thing with Infinity Train was that like all of the stories kind of connect together. Like book 1 tied into book 2 and book 2 tied into book 3. Book 4 was supposed to tie into book 5. And so book 5 would then tie into book 1 and like it would come full circle, you know? Ugh, it hurts, it hurts. I know. I don't remember where I read this, but somebody said that like streaming platforms, they treat new shows like movies. So like if a new show doesn't get like X amount of views in like the first month, then they cancel it. Then it's like considered a failure, which is it's so dumb. That's so dumb. That's TV and movies are different. You can't do like a box office for a TV show the same way you can with a movie. And like a lot of people have pointed out that like there's so many like famous TV shows now that like if they came out like around this period of time, they would have been canceled. Like stuff like you know Friends didn't like immediately get like a huge following, you know. It took time for the show to like find itself. And it's really sucky. It's a really sucky practice that I wish companies did not do, because there's so many good shows and then they just never get realized. So yeah, I'm pro the writer's strike and stuff. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I really hope that the writer's strike will help bring good things into the entertainment industry. Exactly. It just frustrates me so much. When series with like a lot of potential just get dropped. That was the problem. That was the big problem with with Nickelodeon. I remember I think Rebel Taxi made a video on it, called it the SpongeBob effect, where like if a cartoon on its first airing does not have as many views as SpongeBob, they'll cancel it. And not even SpongeBob got a lot of views when it first came out, you know. It's just a fact. TV shows take time to build up momentum. Does that look good? I can't tell. Subject change. Woo woo. I forget how we did it for this one. The Amazing Race. That's cool. I like the Redonkulous race. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! I can't wait for them to get the new Total Drama series over in the States. It's crazy that they aired it in Italy before they aired it in North America. At least Canada, you know? You would think that the Canadian show would be aired in Canada first. Right? The only Nickelodeon show that really survived the SpongeBob effect was, I think, The Loud House. Which I did watch The Loud House a little bit when it first came out, but I don't know, I kind of fell out of love with it. I was really hoping that over time it would flesh out the sisters more, but I don't really feel like it did. And it just felt kind of too childish for me at one point. And so I just stopped watching it. The writing just was not for me. And also the fandom for that show is it's so weird. It's so weird. Why are people thirsting over the 4-year-old? What? And people say anime fans are bad, which I mean, not wrong, but it's dang. The people in the Loud House fandom are nuts. Just nuts. Yeah. The Fairly Odd Parents. Oof, that's another whole that's another whole can of worms. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I did watch a bit of Very Odd Parents. I stopped watching. I think I stopped watching it midway through the season with Poof. I was fine. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the minority with that, but I was pretty okay with poof being added, you know? Like, I didn't really see too much of a problem with it. And then, but then, you know, they just kept adding, like, new characters. I was like, okay. Too many cooks moment. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Oh, hold on. Okay. Alright. Guys, I might screw up really, really bad. I'm going to open the physics tab and it might crash my computer. That's crazy. I never watched this season with Chloe. I just saw that, like, you know, a lot of people didn't like her. And I was like, yeah, you know, like her whole like plot point of like sharing the fairies, like I don't know, it just didn't really feel like the show at that point. So but like, you know, you like what you like. I'm no hater. Unless you like something weird. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, duh, Trisha. Wait, was there something I needed to do for that? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, why do I keep hiccuping? I'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's see. How does it work? Blink! Blink already! Oh my gosh. Oh, right! Duh! I need to... I forgot. I need to, There we go. Okay, now it should work. Sorry, I took a second. I took a second to focus on my thing. I gotta make my baby move perfect, you know? And where's the other one? Oh my gosh, my eyes must be going funky. Oh, duh, it's right freaking there, stupid. Okay, there we go. Fixed it now. I'm glad. I can't hear the background music because I don't have my headphones on. But I'll take your word for it if it sounds good. Like for me it's silent. Like I don't know. I like to put on like YouTube videos when I work. Like I'll put on like one of those video essays or something. One of those like 10-hour-long video essays on Rails or something. I don't know. Video essays aren't always interesting unless they are made by Defunctland. Then they are always interesting, no matter what it is. Oh, oops. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I did that. There we go. Much better. Alright. figured out. Hello, cat. Butt. Sorry, I had to take a short cat pet break. That's nice. So does Mama V. She'll put on like jazz music, like if we have guests coming over and she doesn't want me to watch TV. She'll like put on jazz music and then I'll feel bad if I change it. Yeah, Defunct Saint is great. He's part of the reason why I got so into like theme park history. His stuff is it's just so good. It's just so good. You can't help but like enjoy whatever he's talking about. He makes it interesting. He's the fun teacher. Yeah, I think I got that working. I'll work on the details later. Uh-oh, I got a whiny cat. Wah, 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 wah. Here we go again. Oh boy, this is my least favorite part of doing this one. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Teehee, oops. Alright. I'll probably end soon because A, I have to take care of this whiny cat, and B, I drank too much water, I gotta pee. I'll be fine. I promised my doctor to not hold going to the bathroom as long as I usually do. Because then I always get sick. And the doctor's like, oh, because you never go to the bathroom. I'm like, well, but I'm too busy. I've got things to do. It's more important than my physical health. But, you know, I'm trying to make the last time I got sick be the last time. I know it's not good, but like, whatever, it's my body. If I die, then I die. If I die because I never go to sleep, then, you know, that's my problem. I'll sleep when I'm dead. But I have been better now. I've been trying to take better care of myself. I know, but I don't wanna. Let me die. You know, like, at least I drink water, you know. Some people don't drink water. They just drink like beer or soda. That's not good. That's not good for you. And at least I'm drinking something. Staying hydrated. Oh, that's the wrong way. I knew that. Like, I wanted to do better. I wanted to be more active this summer, but then, you know, we got 2.0 stuff that I have to work on, so I just got really busy. And so like every day this summer that I haven't been busy, it's been raining. So it's like, you know, what am I supposed to do? You can't work out. You can't work outside in the rain. I mean, you can, but I don't want to. If I wanted to get all wet, I would have just taken a shower. At least then I could have like cleaned myself instead of getting all stinky from working out. But oh well. I guess there's always next summer. Like I really wanted to go swimming more this year, but I only got to go swimming once and it was really cold. So, you know, oh well. I really wanted to. There's one hotel at the function I'm gonna be at tomorrow that has a pool, but I'm not gonna be staying at that hotel. So, no swimming for me. Oh well. There's always next year. So I really like swimming, especially during the summer. Though I do also I like going to like indoor pools when it's winter time, so it could be like, oh, it's so cold outside, but I can still go swimming. But unfortunately, the only like indoor pool that I know of is like way far away from me, and I don't want to drive. So, well, it's 'cause I'm scared. I watched too many car safety PSAs as a kid. Now I'm scared of driving. It scared me straight. Scared me straight into not wanting to learn how to drive. But it's okay. I'm getting better. I'm taking it one step at a time. I can at least I'm not scared to like drive to the grocery store or like to my therapist meeting or like to the vet when my cat gets sick. So, you know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but that's right. That's how you do that. Like, thankfully I live like kind of close to a grocery store, so so I don't have to like drive super far out. Yeah. It's just, I'd say it just really depends on like where you live and, you know. As long as you're driving safe and you know that you're driving safe, like, if something bad happens, it's not your fault. You just gotta hope you don't die. But like near me, there's one street and there's always like some kind of accident. There's always like some kind of accident happening. So I just hope that doesn't happen to me. That's why when I when I find a new job, like I gotta find one that's like kind of close to me, because I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive on like the freeway or anything, because that scares me. Watch this scary little baby. Okay. Like I really wanna work at like the Hobby Lobby that I live near, because I go there all the time. So like I know where everything is, and like so it's like you know. Meow meow. Oh yeah, yeah. LA traffic is something else. That's why when I went to whenever I go back to California, like I usually go with Papa B, because like he's the one who like knows all the stuff. He's the one who like usually needs to go out there, because he's got like a special doctor that he sees. So I come with him. It's like I used to live in California when I was baby, but now I don't. So like it's just nice to like go back, because you know my parents, they're always telling me like these stories of like living in California and like how nice our old house used to be, and I just like my whole life I was just like, I don't remember any of that, but that sounds cool. So now I have opportunities to go there, and I take them. Oh my goodness, cat. He's so whiny. But like whenever we're there, I'm just like, it's okay, Dad, you can drive. You can drive. I don't think he would let me drive there anyways. Probably because he knows that I'll cry. I do tend to cry very often when I drive. I don't know if that's like a I don't know how bad that is, but like that just happens. It just happens to me. It's not like debilitating like sobbing. It's just like I just start crying. Like I can still like function. There's just water coming out of my eyes. It's fine. But yeah, the past couple times that I've been in LA were fine. Nothing too traumatic happened. Knock on wood. Well, actually, that's not true. That's not true. Last year, or no, it wasn't last year. It's this like past, I want to say like April or something. I was there, and like, oh my god, it was kind of awful. Like we were planning on like heading up to Little Tokyo once like we got to LA. But then we had to wait for a rental car, and like it took like 4 or 5 hours. Cause they had three agencies and like one tiny room. So they had one person per each agency to deal with like 30 to 50 people in line. Oh my god, it was so excruciating. We had to go on like a really long flight, and then so we went on a 4-hour flight or something, only to wait another like 3 or 4 hours to get a car. So we didn't get to go, and I was really disappointed, and I know so was Papa B. And like I brought some little figures to like take pictures of in Little Tokyo. especially because it was like Sakura season, you know. It would have been perfect, but no. Oh well. We'll probably be out there sometime next year, so hopefully things will be better. I can only pray because Papa B was so mad. He was so mad about that. I mean, I was mad too, but like, he was really mad. Papa B and I have a pretty similar temperament. Wait, hold on. Wait. That shouldn't. Huh? Oh, that's why. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. There we go. That's much better. Okay, I fixed it. There was a problem, but I fixed it. I really like doing expressions for Live 2D models. I like making them like as expressive as I can. We got a couple of fun expressions for 2.0. But I can't tell you. I mean, we have like our default ones still of like, you know, angry, and like blushing, and sad. But there's some other ones, and like some of them requested like special like toggles and stuff. So yeah, it'll be fun. Except for some, I think some might be a little bit frustrating for me, but I'll get through it. I'll survive, one way or another. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest of the part that I'm currently working on, and then I will end stream because I really gotta go to the bathroom. I'm not afraid to say it. I don't have any excuses. I just have to go to the bathroom because I drink a lot of water. I'm not ashamed. No shame. No shame game. Oh, that's what it was. Also, my cat is being very whiny. Whiny. Alright, powering through. This is the last of my Hamon. Okay, this is also one of my not so favorite parts to rig. I do have one. I just don't have it on here. I have it on my laptop, but like my my little, or no, it's not that one. It's a different one. This is a different one that I'm thinking of. But no, it's fine. I don't really like to leave my stream, you know. I don't like to, but wait a minute. This should be part of it too. There we go. I'll live. Like I said, I've done worse. When I was still in dance. This is gross. It's a gross story, but it happened to me. When I was in dance, I had rehearsals that were, so I had school from like 7 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon, and then I had dance from like 5 in the afternoon to 8 ish, maybe 6 to 8. Now that I think about it, yeah, I think it was 6 to 8. So I didn't really have a lot of time, because immediately, like, once I got home, I had to get dressed, I had to get makeup on, because it was like rehearsals for a big show. I had to get all prepared, and that took like at least an hour. So, you know, I didn't really have time to go to the bathroom. So, like, the whole time, I didn't go to the bathroom from 7 in the morning to like 9 at night. Because I didn't have any time. I didn't have time to stop and like go to the bathroom, take off all my layers of clothes, and then go to the bathroom, you know? I had to power through it. I know it's gross. It is. And like, should I have done that? No. But did I do it? Yes. Oh well. I survived. I mean, clearly I'm not dead. And I didn't suffer really any consequences, so. Though I would not recommend it, because it was pretty horrible on the way back home. I also once made the mistake of drinking like a large smoothie like right before getting on like a 3-hour plane. So yeah. That was not smart of me. But oh well, it is what it is. All right, I'm almost done here. Just gotta add that into the thing. Yeah, like I would have made BRB screens. Like I asked everybody, like when we first started out, like what do you want your Be Right Back screen to be like? And they're like, I don't know. So I was like, well, that sucks because I don't know. I don't know what you want. That's kind of that's part of the reason why all of our ending screens look the same. It's just because like we were kind of on a time crunch, you know, and nobody really knew what they wanted. I think now that everybody's had time to, you know, figure out like what kind of streamer they are, like what their whole gimmick is. I think now if I ask them like what they want their like screens to look like, they would have an answer. But when we first started out, that was not the case. So I was just like, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make all these things, and they're gonna be very similar, but they'll be easy. And so that's what I did. But expect new stuff in the future once we have 2.0s done. Boom, full circle. Started by talking about the 2.0s, ended talking about the 2.0s. All right, that's gonna be all for me for today. Thank you all for staying and hanging out with me before I'm gone for the weekend. Oh, my cat's sick of me talking too. So yeah, I'll see you all come either Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see how tired I am on Sunday. All right. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.